And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
What'd you say about my mama, you son of a bitch? In this video, we're going to meet Commander Shepard's mother and explore all related dialogue you can have with her in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. We'll first take a look at the Spacer background quest in Mass Effect 1, and then proceed through the rest of the trilogy. Keep watching to see it all. What's up, everyone? Big Dan here. I make videos about RPGs and gaming commentary. So if you enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to Big Dan Gaming. Without further ado, let's dive right in. In order to meet Commander Shepard's mother, we'll need to choose the Spacer background during character creation. Spacers are the only ones who have a living parent, since Earthborn and colonist Shepards were both orphaned. Each background will have a unique mission in Mass Effect 1. I have videos on the Earthborn and colonist side missions, which I'll link in the description if you want to check those out. Spacers will meet a hobo named Zabaleta on the Citadel early in the game. He claims to know Shepard's mother and asks the commander for money.
Hey, been a long time, huh?
I'm sorry. Do we know each other? Have we met?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta? I worked with your mother.
Someone else who knows me now that I'm famous. We go to kindergarten together or something?
No. I knew your parents, kid. We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is. Times are tough for vets. They always are.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time. Sorry, I don't remember you. And you expect me to just take your word for that?
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me. Look, I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal, you know.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right? Maybe 20 credits.
Sorry, I don't have that much right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I get it. Maybe 20 credits.
You're barking up the wrong Shepard. Maybe my mother would help you. I think you'll just blow it on booze.
I'm not a bad guy, kid. I just took my share of lumps. Don't judge me.
Zabaleta makes a comment here that hints at a future revelation.
No Batarians come here, you know. And that's good. Good.
We'll have to return to the Normandy for now to learn if he was telling the truth, and this is the first time we can interact with Hannah Shepard. Let's take a look at the Paragon and neutral responses first.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother, XO Shepard.
Shepard speak? Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
I know what that's like. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein? It's all right, I just had a question. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
What kind of incident?
You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170?
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some hard times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
I don't understand. What happened down there?
About every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slaver, a person is just another animal. And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about culling. They'd shoot those they couldn't use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw? Was that when he left the service?
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
That explains everything. Thanks. For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
He was. Always in laughter and tears. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go, but take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
The renegade version to this conversation is pretty wild as well.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Forget it. I'm busy too. Do you remember a Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
He's a bum on the Citadel. He said he knew you and hit me up for money.
I'm sorry. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
He snapped after seeing what happened down there.
He tried to keep working, but it rode him. He showed up drunk on duty more and more. We couldn't always cover for him. The Alliance discharged him. Everyone knew he drank because of what he'd seen down there, even if he never talked about it. Especially because he never talked about it.
He let one experience ruin his career, his whole life.
Not everyone is as strong as you. If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office. I have to go, but take care of yourself. You're making us proud. Kilimanjaro out.
This side quest dovetails nicely with the lore from the colonist background. In that backstory, Commander Shepard was a survivor of the attack on Mindwar. Colonists will meet a woman who was captured by Batarians on Mindwar and turned into a slave. We can return to Zabaleta and try to convince him to get some help.
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindwar.
Did she? I wonder.
I heard you were at Mindwar. I wanted to talk about what you saw.
Why? You think you got something profound to say about it?
Already hitting me up for money? I came here to talk about Mindwar.
What's to talk about, kid? People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're loaded into cargo pods. And we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch as they hauled people away. I've been looking for 13 years for something to make that sight go away. What have you got, huh?
I'm not going to give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits.
I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. Do you really want to get over what you saw?
What? You think I drink because I like lying in the gutter?
Right. Because forgetting is much easier than dealing with it.
What? You think I drink because I like lying in the gutter? If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
There are 4 different endings to this quest, depending on our choices here. We can set him up with a line of credit at a grocery store.
I'm not going to give you money to blow on booze. I'll give you a line of credit at a grocery store.
Great. 60 meals of ramen. All right, thanks. You're trying to help. I guess. Tell your mama I said hi, okay?
We can give him money for alcohol.
If booze is all you want, fine. It's your choice.
Damn right it is. Don't worry about me, kid. I won't bother you again. Tell your mom I said hi.
We can flat out refuse to help him.
Like I'm gonna waste good money on you.
Yeah, thanks for the help. Don't worry about me, kid. I won't bother you again. Tell your mom I said hi.
And we can convince him to go seek help at Veterans Affairs with either a Paragon or Renegade speech check.
You want to play the martyr? Whine to the other bums. You want to get better? Try the Veterans Office. We've got 7 million vets. Someone else has been through this.
You don't want to help? Fine. I'll go to the damn VAO. Got nothing else to do but talk about my feelings. You got a smart mouth, kid. Funny how your mom never mentioned that. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. All right. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me. She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Regardless of our choice, this is the last time we'll hear from Zabaleta or Shepard's mother until Mass Effect 2. After coming back to life thanks to Project Lazarus, Shepard's mother will send an email to the commander. So I have to find out my child is alive third hand from Alliance Brass? Where the hell have you been? I figure whatever you're doing is classified, likely part of your Spectre operations. Just stay safe out there and keep doing your mom proud. And sneak something through a secure channel next time. Love, your mother, Captain Hannah. Shepard never responds to emails, so this is the last time we'll hear from Mama until Mass Effect 3. Hannah Shepard will receive a promotion and get recruited to work on the Crucible project for Admiral Hackett. After completing Priority Rannoch, Hackett will let Shepard know how she's doing.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir. That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt, and she's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
Our final interaction with Mama Shepard occurs during the Citadel DLC. Sometime after you receive Anderson's apartment as a gift, you'll have an option to call her and check in.
Hannah Shepard here.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, honey. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
This is a surprise. It's been a long time.
It has. I just felt I needed to... I think about you every day. I try not to worry. The other day, I was remembering the bedtime stories we used to make up. You had your own ship and crew. The stories were always filled with adventure and danger.
Yeah. Huh. Haven't thought about that in a while.
Me neither. Oh, you'd always swoop in to punish the bad guys to save the day. So, there you are. Even when you were little, you dreamed of the life you have.
Is that the reason you wanted me to call?
No. I just want you to know that I am proud of you, honey. So proud.
Thanks, Mom.
I have to go.
I know.
Be safe. Please. Goodbye, sweetheart.
So there you have it. The full story of Shepard's mother in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Mass Effect and RPG videos. Big shout out to all the channel members for supporting my content. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.